بكرة وأصيلا. الحمد لله الذي خلق السماوات والأرض وجعل الظلمات والنور ثم الذين كفروا بربهم يعدلون. الحمد لله الذي أنزل على عبده الكتاب ولم يجعل له عوجا. الحمد لله الذي أنزل على عبده الكتاب ليحكم بين الناس فيما كانوا فيه يختلفون. الحمد لله الذي جعل جنات عدن يدخلونها يحلون فيها من أساور من ذهب ولؤلؤها ولباسهم فيها حرير. واشهد ان لا اله الا الله وحده لا شريك له شهادة تنفع العبد يوم لا ينفع مال ولا بنون. واشهد ان محمدا عبده ورسوله اول من تفتح له ابواب الجنان صلى الله عليه وعلى اله واصحابه ومن تبعه باحسان الى يوم الذي تنقطع فيه المنون والسلام تسليما كثيرا. اما بعد فاوصيكم ونفسي بتقوى الله عز وجل. فالتقوى وصية الله للأولين والآخرين. قال الله سبحانه وتعالى ولقد وصينا الذين أوتوا الكتاب من قبلكم وإياكم أن اتقوا الله وإن تكفروا فإن لله ما في السماوات وما في الأرض وكان الله غنيا حميدا. أيها المسلمون أقول لكم عيدكم مبارك. تقبل الله طاعاتكم وصالح أعمالكم وقبل صيامكم وقيامكم وصدقاتكم ودعاؤكم وضاعف حسناتكم وجعل عيدكم مباركا وأيامكم أيام سعادة وهناه وفضل وإحسان. العيد المبارك لمن أمر الله قلبه بالهدى والتقوى في خلق الكريم وقلب سليم. الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله والله أكبر الله أكبر ولله الحمد. يا عزيزي المستمعين خطبة هذا العام بعنوان القرآن والصيام شافعين عزيمين. القرآن والصيام شافعان عزيمان. O congregation of believers, all forms of praises, glorifications, and adoration beyond how they could be expressed in words belong to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I testify to his oneness and the messengership of Maulana Mustafa sallallahu alayhi wa sallam as expressed in the Arabic introduction part of this khutbah. I congratulate you all, particularly my amiable Vice Chancellor and his team, and the newly appointed chairman of the Unilorin Muslim community. I congratulate you for this wonderful occasion, joyful occasion of the Eidul Fitr. I congratulate all Muslims worldwide on successful completion of a month of spiritual journey that was full of rigorous training that has transformed you and me to better Muslims in terms of piety and compassion for human race. Oh Allah, we have fasted to the best of our ability. Let our best be pleasing to you and accept all our good acts as deserving your reward. The divine blessings and divine grace are being distributed today as part of the generous gift of Allah allocates to his servants who fast according to the instructions. On the basis of these prices, we coined out the theme of this year khutbah entitled Al-Quran wa Siyam Shafi'ani Aziman, meaning Al-Quran and fast, two great intercessors. Ibadallah, thirst is quenched, hunger has vanished, and the reward of sacrifice is certain for the obedient servants. Allah has promised you joyful moments like this. Therefore, I congratulate you for being one of the winners of the prizes of Allah as promised by Him, which is certain. Allah says in a hadith Qudusi that Inna Allah Azza wa Jalla yaqul Inna as-sawma li wa ana ajzi bihi Inna lis-sawmi farhataini idha aftara farha wa idha laqiya Allahu farha والذي نفس محمد بيده لخلف فم الصائم أطيب عند الله من ريح المسك. Just a portion that is very relevant to this discussion. Allah said in this hadith, there are two occasions of joy for observers of fast. He feels joy when he breaks his fast. We are all joyous today. It's an indication of the joy which Allah refers to here. When he breaks the fast, and he is happy when he meets Allah. Ibn Rajab said, as for his joy when meeting his Lord, it is in the reward of fasting that he finds stored up with you. Apart from the joy of today, you have great reward that awaits you. And you are so known, I call on fasting one. Imagine yourself standing before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on the day of resurrection. Please listen to this assumption, which will naturally happen. Imagine yourself standing before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on the day of resurrection, and He presents to you your records that will not leave out minute details of your day, whether small or large. Each item counts. لا يغادر صغيرة ولا كبيرة إلا أحصاها. You find them burdened with mountains of good deeds with which He has honored you as a reward for your fasting, prayer, zakat, sadaqah, and other good deeds. Yet all these will be insufficient to qualify you for paradise. Why then? Because this alone cannot admit individuals to paradise. According to the tradition of Maulana Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which said, Sadidu wa qaribu wa abshiru fa innahu la yudkhilu ahadan al-jannata amalahu. Qalu wala anta ya Rasulallahi qala wala ana illa an yataqabbalani Allahu bi maghfiratin wa rahmah. Rawah Bukhari. The Prophet said, do good deeds properly, sincerely, and moderately, and receive good news, because one's good deeds will not make him enter paradise. They asked, even you, O Allah's Messenger, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, even I, unless and until Allah bestow His pardon and mercy upon me. Therefore, to gain paradise, it must have been out of Allah's sheer willingness to forgive, pardon, and have mercy upon us. At this junction, when the reality is done on you, fear will grip you. When the reality of sins and misdeeds divulge your valuable deeds, then among the intercessors, your recitation of Al-Quran and fast observed diligently will appear to you. The two great intercessors will appear between you and Allah. They will intercede for you and ask the most forgiving to pardon you and overlook your bad deeds. So shall it be. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam about this when he said, As-siyamu wal-Qur'anu yashfa'ani lil-abdi يقول الصيام أي ربي إني منعت الطعام والشهوات بالنهار فشفعني فيه. ويقول القرآن منعت النوم بالليل فشفعني فيه ويشفعني. Because meaning, Fasting and the Quran intercede for a man. Fasting says, "Oh my Lord, I have kept him away from his food and his passions by day, so accept my intercession for him." The Quran will say, "I have kept him away from sleep by night, so accept my intercession for him." Then their intercession is accepted. You have fasted. One of the things you engage most in is recitation of Quran. The two are sufficient for you. All you need is to ensure that those things are not destroyed. Keep it until you meet your Lord. This is how a beautiful servant will be saved from hellfire. A recompense for obedience and fulfillment of Allah's promise. The reward of paradise for your fast and Quran that you did not only read but obey the commandment contained therein. فَكَانَ جَزَاؤُكَ أَعْظَمَ جَزَاءً الْجَنَّةِ دَارَ الْمُتَّقِينَ وَأَتَاكَ الْوَهَّابُ بِهَا فَأَوْفَ بِوَعِيدِهِ. This your reward is the greatest reward. Paradise is the abode of pious, which Allah promised you about, and He has fulfilled His promise. Allah says, جنات عدن التي وعد الرحمن عباده بالغيب إنه كان وعده مأتيا. Gardens of eternity, those which Allah most gracious has promised to His servants in the unseen, for His promise must necessarily come to pass. لا يسمعون فيها لغوا إلا سلاما ولهم رزقهم فيها بكرة وعشيا. They will not hear anybody discuss, but only salutations of peace, and they will have there in their sustenance morning and evening. Surah Al-Maryam, Quran chapter 19, verse 61-62. Are you also immune? Your journey in paradise will continue. Your journey in paradise will continue until you reach the doorstep of Ar-Rayyan, the special paradise prepared for those who fast. This was reported by the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam when he said, "Inna fil jannati baban yuqalu lahu Rayyanu yadkhulu minhu as-saimuna yawm al-qiyamah la yadkhulu minhu ahadan ghayruhum yuqalu ayna as-saimun wa yaqumun la yadkhulu minhu ahadun ghayruhum fa idha dakhalu ughliqu فَلَمْ يَدْخُلُ مِنْهُ أَحَدٌ." رواه البخاري. Narrated by Saul, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, there is a gate in paradise called Ar-Rayyan, and those who observe fast will enter through it on the day of resurrection, and none except them will enter through it. It will be said, where those who used to observe fast, they will get up, and none except them will enter through it. After their entry, the gate will be closed, and nobody will enter through it again. As soon as you step into paradise, honorable waiters, the honorable angels welcome you with complimentary words, as Allah revealed it in Al-Quran. وَالْمَلَائِكَةُ يَدْخُلُونَ عَلَيْهِمْ مِنْ كُلِّ بَابٍ سَلَامٌ عَلَيْكُمْ بِمَا صَبَرْتُمْ فَنِعْمَ عُقْبَى الدَّارِ. Blessed of Allah. No single khutbah can explicitly discuss the gift of Allah to His obedient servants, but it can be summarized by this golden tradition that will be quoted, which the great intercessors will enable you to achieve. In hadith of Abu Hurairah, قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم قال الله أعددت لعبادي الصالحين ما لا عين رأت ولا أذن سمعت ولا خطر على قلب بشر فاقرأه إن شئتم فلا تعلم نفس ما أخفي لهم من قرة عين. Allah summarize what you will meet in paradise that has never been seen by any eye, that has never been heard by any ear, that has never been contemplated on by any reasoning. In this hadith, the Prophet said, Allah said it. Hadith could be seen again. Allah said, I have prepared for my pious slaves things which they have never been seen by an eye or heard by an ear or imagined by a human being. Then he went for that. If you wish, you can recite this verse of our Quran in Surah Al-Sajdah, Quran chapter 32, verse 17. No soul knows what is kept hidden for them of joy as a reward for what they used to do. Inna Allaha wa malaikatahu yusalluna ala nabi ya ayyuhalladhina amanu sallu alayhi wa sallim taslima. Allahu Akbar.
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 Allahu
Allahu
Akbar.
Akbar.
Allahu Akbar.
La ilaha illallah.
La ilaha illallah.
Allahu Akbar kabira. Walhamdulillahi kathira. وسبحان الله بكرة وأصيلا وقل الحمد لله وسلام على عباده الذين اصطفى الله خير عما يشركون وبعد فما زلنا أيها الإخوات مع رمضان وما تعلمنا منه فنقول my dear brothers and sisters in Islam, if we are questioned about lessons imbibed from the 1 month spiritual journey through Ramadan, the following are parts of the case that can be revealed to any living person. 1. Ramadan has clearly taught us that Islamic principles are sacrosanct and does not allow parochial considerations to alter its values and position or to divert the Ummah from the standard. This is evident from the statement of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which rejected other consideration. Sumu liru'yatihi wa aftiru liru'yatihi wa in gumma alaykum fakmilu li'idda. You start fasting by sighting the moon. You conclude it by sighting the new crescent of Shawwal. And if there is doubt, the cloud does not allow you, then count Ramadan to be 30, which we did. It is the principle and practice of Islam. Glory be to Allah. No one can hide the moon or block the Ummah from seeing it. So the features of Islamic law are clear and fixed. No one can hide them or divert the Ummah from the truth. Allah says, يريدون ليطفئوا نور الله بأفواههم والله متم نوره ولو كره الكافرون. Second game of Ramadan. Ramadan teaches us patience, endurance, self-restraint from sexual desire among lawful couples, and stomach infrastructure during the days of fast, which qualify us for Allah's promised paradise. In essence, it automatically eliminated sinful acts, adultery or fornication. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Man yadman li ma bayna lahyaihi wa ma bayna rijlaihi admun lahu li jannah." The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Whoever can guarantee the chastity of what is between his two jaws and what is between his two legs, I guarantee paradise for him." Third day. We learn generosity and willingness to share some of our properties with others. We share food items, give sadaqah to the needy and family members freely and willingly, imitating our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We urge us to continue this after Ramadan. Ibadallah, this is my message, which is the take-home for this khutbah, 1445 AH Ramadan message to all. We ought all to be sensitive to the plight of your neighbors at work or at home, developing interest to assist them whenever the need arises. This is one of the values of Ramadan. Nigerian citizens are the neighbors of federal government. The inhabitants of a state are the neighbors of the state government. Workers in an industry of parastatals are neighbors of management of the FDA. Treat your neighbors with love and passion for their well-being. Economy has made living difficult for most Nigerians. Government should be alive to their responsibilities. We are seeing them doing some things, but it has not fully removed the hardship in the society. To be interested in the plight of your neighbor is strongly connected with your level of faith, and a faithless person will never enter paradise. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam once addressed the Ummah and said, Wallahi la yumin, Wallahi la yumin, Wallahi la yumin. 3 times he said it. Kila wa man ya Rasulullah qala alladhi la ya'man jaruhu biwaiqahu. The Prophet said, by Allah he does not believe. By Allah he does not believe. By Allah he does not believe. It was said to him, who is that, oh Allah's messenger? He said, that person whose neighbor does not feel safe from his evil. In another hadith, Prophet Muhammad said, Wallahu la yumin, Wallahu la yumin, Wallahu la yumin. Qalu wa man ya Rasulullah qala man bata shab'ana wa jaruhu ja'irun wa huwa ya'lam. He said that person has no faith. Who is that person? He said it 3 times. That is the person that when he eats his food and he does not, and he knows that his neighbor has not eaten, and he went to bed like that. He said that person is not. Whatever you have in good, in terms of food or monetary, share it with your neighbor. Share good words with your neighbor. Finally, as a quick reminder, Ramadan 1445 has come and gone forever. Man kana ya'budu Ramadan fa inna Ramadan qad mata wa man kana ya'budu Allah fa inna Allah hayyun la yamutu abada. Whoever worship the Lord of Ramadan, Ramadan has gone. But whoever worship the living Lord is ever living and is ready to accept you. Siyamun sita min Shawwal wa hikmati. Some other khutbah will take that. In this Shawwal, we are encouraged by the Prophet to fast 6 days. The brother of Allah, it is expected that you have measured your zakat in a Fitr. Some khutbah has taken care of that before too. If you are in doubt of the position, consult the ulama. Or you will believe in summary. Let the spirit of leniency, positive concern for the well-being of others, and almsgiving known for Ramadan continue after the month of fast. Let this spirit be extended to the protection of life and properties of the citizens. The level of wastage of lives and wanton destruction of properties, kidnapping, and banditry should stop. Let the human race be dignified and protected as your Creator dignify you. Supplication. Oh Allah, accept our fast and other acts of worship. Bestow upon us a pleasant life. Provide for us sustenance that will guarantee ease of living. Grant us the privilege to observe more Ramadan in our lifetime. Amen. We commit the life and affairs of our amiable and ever-smiling Vice Chancellor, Professor Wahab Olashukwu Egbewole, and other principal officers of this university to the caring hands of Allah. Oh Allah, grant them peaceful reign and successful administration. We remember our leaders and parastatals present in this congregation. Oh Allah, sustain them in their various assignments. Protect them and let their ending at their various engagements be successful. We beseech Allah to bless our leaders at the 3 tiers of government and guide them aright so that the life of citizens will be better. May their reign be peaceful, that will be marked with improved socio-economic development. Barakallahu lakum fi idikum wa makana lakum dinakum alladhi irtadahu lakum. Allahumma a'izz al-islam wal muslimin wa min hawzat ad-din وانصر عبادك المجاهدين في سائر بلاد المسلمين. اللهم آمنا في أوطاننا واصلح ولاة أمورنا ووفقهم لما فيه خير البلاد والعباد. اللهم ارحم موتنا وموتى المسلمين واغفر لنا ولهم. اللهم آمين. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على عبدك ورسولك محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. عيد مبارك.
Eidul Mubarak.
Assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum. Ya Prof. Langsung.
Ini ya? Oh.